we're gonna switch it up to another motherfucker that it's always a lot of conversation about, right? I done been in a lot of conversations about this one particular artist. I see a lot of conversations about this particular artist. I don't believe.
Hey, bro, you froze up for a minute. Let me back that up.
Yeah, pause. This particular artist, he's always in a lot of conversation with a lot of motherfuckers, industry, out the industry, whatever. It's always different conversations about this guy. And in my opinion, I don't think he got the same strength that he had in the beginning. I think when he first came out, people slept on him. They didn't want to listen to him. Then his buzz got hard as fuck. Then I think he kind of fell, in my opinion, I think he kind of fell off. But people say he never fell off. That's just my opinion. So I'm going to start with my man Spank. Do you believe that Eminem is a top 5 artist of all time?
No.
Why not?
I do believe he's a top artist, though. I'm not going to take that. But when you put the all time on there, man, you know.
When you say top, you mean top 5, top 10, top 20, top 50, what? Where you at?
I will put him in like the top 10.
Granted, for everybody that don't know my man Spank is 167 years old, so he been listening to hip hop since before hip hop was created. You know what I'm saying?
That's some bullshit, Spank.
You're talking about overall, right?
Yes.
Spank was on that mountain with the tablets with hip hop. He's just like, yo, this is what hip hop is.
Him and Moses was DJing.
We was jabbing on that mountain, our shadow box.
Yeah, there's tablets up there. It's like, this is what hip hop is.
So Spank, where you got him at, Spank? Do you got it?
I would give him my top. I'm gonna tell you what, I would give him top 10. But you know what I'm saying? There are other guys that to me are before him. You know, you got Eric B. and Rakim. You got LL. You know what I'm saying? Those are guys to me that are in my top 5. Jada Kiss. Those are guys that are my top 5 before.
KRS-One.
Yeah, that's right. KRS-One. Those guys are top 5 material to me. I'm not taking nothing from Eminem because he's a really good MC, but, you know, coming from my standpoint, nah, not of all time.
Okay. Coming from the Midwest, how you feel about that, KC?
Hey, bruh, you know, me and Spank around about the same age group, man.
Yeah, y'all both old as shit, but go ahead.
Hey, look, bro, I can't give fucking M no top 10, bro. It's a lot of more motherfucking artists that done came out, man, that done. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. M's the shit, you know, and I listen to M shit, you know. I done seen the movie a few times, but I'm gonna give him maybe top 20, top 15, bro.
That's fair.
Okay.
I could go with that.
Okay. Mr. Hawaii Ramon.
And I didn't make a list or nothing. I haven't made a list off the top of my head, but fucking I wouldn't have arguments on
that done put it down and
I don't hear shit.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
You just had to catch up.
Yo, y'all back?
Yes, you back.
Yeah, you froze up. You froze up. So Ramon's in the middle of his shit.
Yeah.
Man, fucking Eminem is fire, bro. Eminem is fire. Top 5, yeah. I don't see why not. He's one of the most, you know, talked about. He's always in people's mouths.
Top 5 of all time lyricists, MCs have you
lyricists? You're talking about lyricists?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Top 5 lyricists?
Yeah, a lyricist category.
Even top 5 rappers, bro. He's not a top 5 rapper, bro.
Nah, I agree.
So to say he's top 5 would mean he's better than KRS-One. That means he's better than Big L. That means he's better
better than Biggie. He's better than Pop.
Hold on. I got something for you.
He's better than Pac, bro. He's better than Pac, bro.
Lyrically, yes.
So
Lyrically, Pac
if I was close to you, I would choke you, but we ain't gonna go there. So this is so that means he's better than KRS-One. That means he's better than Big L. That means he's better than Biggie. That means he's better than Jay-Z. That's 4 right there, right?
I put him over.
Just means he's 5.
Huh?
I put him over KRS-One. I have no problem putting over KRS-One. That doesn't take away that KRS-One is not lyrical or anything like that. But if you put up numbers,
too many levels.
No, but I'm saying if you put up numbers, you put up everything, bro. You put up numbers, you put up concerts, you put up sold out arenas, ticket sales.
Bro, have you ever listened to
movies?
Have you ever listened to KRS-One?
Yeah, it's a different era too. I mean,
absolutely.
So
that money wasn't going around like that then.
I was about to say that.
Correct.
We brought up this topic before about different artists and different eras. The era for Eminem. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Right, when M first came out, I remember I was sitting in my room, in my mom's room actually. My mom had cable. I ain't had no cable in my room. My mom had cable in her room, and I'm in her room. And the John, I just don't give a fuck. The John, he's spinning around in the trailer park, he in the pool, all that shit. I'm listening to that John. I'm like, damn, this John dope as fuck. So I go grab the Boy album. I'm like, let me check the John out. I listen to it front to back, and I'm fucking with it. So I'm telling my man, I'm like, yo, you gotta check this White Boy out, man. He go hard. So he like, man, I'm not listening to no White Boy spit no bars. It's not happening. So I'm like, dog, I'm telling you, this shit is tough. He like, dog, I'm not listening to this shit. All right, fast forward about a month later, met my man crib, same boy. We get fucking mangled. We sitting there, we tore the fuck up. We just listened to Dog Pound album, Dog Food.
Great
classic album. Fucking album.
Hell yeah.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Classic.
Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah.
So that joint go on. So my man said, man, just put anything on. I'm like, what you want to listen to? He was like, man, I don't even give a fuck. Just throw anything on. I wanted to listen to the M joint. Boom, I pop it in. So we sitting back. So my man, he like this. Yo, who the fuck is this we listening to? I said, that's the White Boy. Remember you said you didn't want to listen to him. He said, yo, boy, tough as shit. Like, so I've been banging. I've been listening to M since his first album. Would I put M in my top 5? No. I don't even think M would make it to my top 10. That's not taking away from M's legacy. That's not taking away from how dope I think Eminem is. Now, here's how I'm going to flip the question to y'all, right? And I'm going to start with my man Cash Money, right? I've been told, I've heard, I've read numerous articles, all that shit about how Eminem is a guest in hip hop.
Yeah, I've watched the same Lord Jamal videos that you have on
It's not just him, man. It's a lot.
I know. So are you asking me if he's a guest?
So no, let me finish. So in order for him to be a guest, that would mean Vanilla Ice was a guest. That would mean the Beastie Boys was a guest. It's a whole lot of motherfuckers that you would have to consider.
I mean, Rick Rubin is a guest.
You see what I'm saying? But all these people aren't considered a guest, but yet Eminem. Yeah. So why do you think people really think Eminem is a guest? And in my personal opinion, Beastie Boys wasn't fucking with M on their best day.
They was back in our days. They was back in our days, bro.
Yeah. So to answer your question very shortly, why is M pointed out as a guest? Because he challenges the best.
I can agree with that.
That's all I can really say about that. That's why he's considered a guest.
I can agree with that.
Because he is a legitimate threat. Vanilla Ice is not a legitimate threat.
No.
Beastie Boys are one of the best that did it, but they are not in the same. They are not in the same lane as Eminem, right? They were party vibe. They helped create hip hop in hip hop's original form, right? And
but you had third base.
Eminem changed or rode the coattail of that change, but still respected. Another thing that you got to remember about Eminem is that he is on the record of saying his best artist, right? And that he doesn't even really put himself in the top 5. So just to make that clear.
Yeah.
Right? Like he goes out on, he said Rod Digger's one of the best female artists all time. And he goes on, and especially with
Digger is one of the best of all time, but all right, go ahead.
No, that's what I'm saying. But he goes on the thing with old boy from fucking with meth and shit like that. Redman. Like he fanboys over Redman. What I mean by this is that the reason that he's picked out from it, and let's just be real to get back to our first topic, there has to be some kind of racism in this.
Racism is alive.
No, but I'm saying this is a true statement. There has to be some kind of racism involved in this to where it's like, it's not a racism to where it's like, I just hate this fuck. Or like on a fundamental level to where I want this dude to die, but on a fundamental level to where it's like, you don't belong in this culture. Right?
No. I disagree, man. Me personally, I feel like
okay, so all right, so let me finish. And the other factors that I have to consider into this is the why that he's always brought up in this conversation is my original statement to where it's like, because he is a legitimate threat to people that have come before him.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
But if you agree with that, then that means you agree with the fundamental core that the where it's like, because he is white, that he can't be included in those.
I agree. I agree with you 100%. I do believe there is a strong amount of racism in the quote that's saying that Eminem is
by the way, for the record, he is not in my top 20.
I knew that.
If we talk about lyricists, if we just go off straight lyrics, yes, he's absolutely in the top 5.
But I'm gonna get it. Can I say something?
If I go off straight lyrics, he's still ain't in my top 20.
Okay, again, I can
He got forced to the top, man. He got signed to Drake. I'm not saying that's something. He got signed to fucking Dre. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then 50
Dre out of the gutter.
And then 50 did his fucking run. You know what I mean? And then, come on, man. That's just like a force feed. You know what I mean? But the best, if you think, they say oil is thicker than water. The guys that continuously did it, look who rise to the top and continue to do it.
And we had this conversation about Jay-Z, right? Like, why is he over Jay-Z? And I told Raw, I was like, yo, he sold way more records than Jay. And Raw was like, nah. And I was like, look, here it is. Google, boom. This is how many he sold. Like crazy.
Who's that? Who are we talking about?
Eminem.
And sold more albums than Jay-Z?
Oh, for sure. Way more.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you know what I mean? But you can even go back to the Renegade feature, right? Everybody agrees M murdered Jay on the Eminem.
On his own show.
Hey, you know what, though, Cash?
Go ahead, KC. Go ahead.
The thing about M, as opposed to being a nigga from the hood, M shit related to everybody, bro. That's why everybody brought his shit. That's why he was so popular.
Hold on,
let me talking about doing mushrooms and doing acid.
Exactly.
That's why D12 didn't do well.
Even coming out of the trailer park, bro. That's like coming out of the hood.
Listen,
that's why everything in the industry, when his first shit came out, it all went platinum. But anything he put his hands on afterwards,
it didn't go. He didn't go platinum at the beginning. Nobody really listened to him. But listen, so
no, you're wrong, bro.
No, in the
his first album went platinum.
M first album didn't go platinum till his third album came out.
What?
Nobody listened. Not too many people listened to him on his first album. It was his second album that really pushed him to the top.
I'm gonna call you out on this, bro. That's not true.
Okay.
It depends on what you classify as first album.
No, so you telling me Jay-Z first album went? What you mean? Classify what the first album is? His first album is.
What I mean by that is first release, like not under Dre.
What the fuck? His first album under Dre. His first album under Dre didn't start selling till his second album came out. The same way how the same way how Reasonable Doubt didn't sell big until after In My Lifetime came out. Like everybody's first album don't go crazy. A lot of people's first album don't go crazy until they can prove that they go hard. A lot of people don't listen to the first album. They listen to the second album. Look at 50. Ain't nobody even pay attention. Ain't nobody even realize 50 was even an artist until fucking Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
Well, this is my point. So
mixtapes don't count, bro.
Right, so give me a second. So
he dropped the whole album before fucking Get Rich or Die Trying. What the fuck is you talking about?
That's what I'm trying to say is Eminem did an album before the fucking Dr. Dre album.
Okay.
Right, so that's why I asked you the question. Depends on what album you're talking about.
I didn't even know he made an album before that.
You're talking about which one?
I don't think nobody knew he came out with an album but you.
No, he was under Asylum Records. That's if you look at all his discographies, he wasn't just Ramon.
So now I'm actually gonna look that up because now I want to hear it.
That's what I'm saying. He's like 3 labels deep. Like he was signed to someone else. But the reason I asked you that is, are you basing this off? If you're basing this off of his first album with Dre,
Slim Shady,
that went platinum immediately.
Yeah. We knew that was gonna go fucking platinum.
Nigga,
bro, he was one of the hardest. He was one of the most popular albums.
Man, he already look. Dre signed fucking Slim Shady. He already took over, like running into the underground.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Hello. That sold over 1 million.
That's his second album. That's not his first album.
That's just okay. So that's why I'm asking you. What do you consider his first album?
What?
Which was his first album? I thought that Slim Shady
was his first album. Hello, my name is. Hello, my name is. That was
no. You're right.
Yeah. That's it.
That's what I said. That was Diamond.
That didn't start buzzing until his second Dre album.
Yeah, that's the
first song ever. The first song he ever put out was a hit, bro, and he took off from there.
The first song he put out is "I Just Don't Give a Fuck."
No,
yes,
it was.
No, that single came out after "I Don't Give a Fuck."
Maybe on the radio.
Dude,
radio wise. Yeah.
Serious, the first video he came out with was "I Don't Give a Fuck," and then "My Name Is Slim Shady." That joint came out after that. That joint came out probably like a month or 2 after that.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on this.
But like you say, they just ran the music the way they ran it. They definitely flooded it though.
No, so let me ask y'all this. Though, right?
It was still on the first album.
No. You're right. It is. So let me ask y'all this, right? So Eminem is who he is, and KC said that Eminem popped because he was relatable to everybody, which I don't agree with because everybody didn't do mushrooms, everybody didn't do drugs, everybody didn't want to kill their fucking wife, everybody didn't want to kill their.
But there's a lot of motherfuckers that did, bro.
That's not what I'm. But you
because
said,
let me tell you.
Hold on, KC. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I got you.
You said that it related to everybody. It is what it is. I ain't gonna dispute that. I don't agree with it, but I'm not gonna dispute it. So now let me ask y'all this, right? When you listen to a Joyner Lucas, when you listen to a what's the dude name?
MF Doom.
No, MF Doom. You got not. I wouldn't even think about him. I forgot about him.
Right.
You got a lot of artists, black artists.
You could say Juice.
Hold on. Let me say what I'm gonna say, son. So you got a lot of artists that sound and got the same type of vibe that Eminem got, right? But they're black. Why is it you think that the black artists that come out and say all the type of shit that Eminem say and come out with the style that he got, why is you think they don't make it, but M can make it?
Because the majority of us.
Hold on. God damn, hold on. Personally, I feel like that's a part of the whole, like Cash said, the whole racist part of it. Because when you hear a black dude talk about Pop eating a pound of mushrooms, killing his mom and all that, you like, oh man, I'm not listening to that. But you hear the white boy saying, it's like, oh shit, he's saying some shit. Like, why is it that much of a difference?
No, and that's real shit, man. Can I chime in?
Do you think?
Look, it's the same way where it's like a motherfucker then did his thing, you know, on the other side, white, you know, blew his family up and you know.
Hobson. The artist I was thinking about was Hobson.
Yeah, he's a direct copy of Eminem.
Exactly. But he don't get no love. That's the crazy part.
He has mad lyrics too. Go ahead.
Maybe because he's a copy.
That's why.
Honestly, I feel like, in my opinion, I think he's actually more lyrical than Eminem.
But it's a copycat lead.
But he's still more lyrical.
Yeah.
And I can't debate that. If he lyrical and the shit makes sense. I can't debate that, man. I go with the lyrical, man. You know what I mean? But it's a copycat lead, man. I want to out top the next nigga, dog.
So look how many young boy this and young that, like everybody even got the same fucking name. So
Look,
why is it when this dude, like I'm in my personal opinion, Hobson is way more lyrical than M, and that's still not taken away from Eminem at all. I still think
like
Eminem's still lyricist, but Hobson got like the bull wordplay bars is crazy.
I'm gonna give one thing, man. Look, I'm gonna look that guy you said up, boo, but I'm gonna get this. Eminem dropped the ball when D12 didn't do well. You know why? Because they knew that Eminem was a good lyricist. He knew what he was doing, and he got the check because they all was together. So what they did was for M was send the music that they knew he was looking for. And at the end of the day, M dropped the ball. He could make D12 be the bomb. But
I like that album, man.
So did I.
I like D12 album.
He didn't like it. Listen, the world didn't like it. Eminem liked when he
went
platinum. I bet you it went platinum.
Yeah, I don't know about the world because D12 actually was tough, man.
No, listen, but Eminem wasn't satisfied with what they came up with.
I want to. Yeah, but you know what it's about too. It's about to.
And Slime's opinion on this, of like.
Go ahead, KC.
Yeah.
I like him, man, but you know, there's a lot of white rappers out there. You still got Yellow Wolf. You still got Mac Miller.
Mac Miller was great.
R.I.P.
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 What's the boy's name, man? Hold on, brothers. I'm thinking. What's his name?
Logic.
No.
As shit.
Logic's from here.
Logic. Yo, I fuck with Logic.
He's lyrical.
No, I fuck with him, bro.
I don't like his shit.
He's
I'll listen to him over Yellow Wolf.
You got Little Dicky, for sure. More. And don't forget about MGK. MGK is a shit too, bro. You know, MGK and M went at it.
I wouldn't say shit, but I'm with you.
I like MGK,
Talk
man.
that shit, KC. Talk it.
But like I said, man, you know, it's just one of those things, bro, to where, and we all know this shit, where it how can I word this? It's all based on timing.
Mm-hmm.
If there ain't shit popping off on the radio and a motherfucker come out and they talking trash, everybody's gonna fucking embrace it.
Get it.
That's it. Man, there's a lot of mumble rap out right now that ain't shit.
Look.
But the shit's selling.
We wouldn't know about mumble rap, but you would motherfucker spit that shit. You talking about?
But you know what, bro, it's selling. I mean, you know,
because the millennium kicked in. The millennium kicked in. Look. When the millennium kicked in,
bro. Think about this, bro. You know Dre's reputation. If Dre didn't put his motherfucking foot or stamp or fingerprint on that shit, M wouldn't be shit.
Yeah, he wouldn't be.
Dre knows music, bro.
So I really was about to ask that question. That's the crazy part. Hey, Spank, do you think if M would have signed to anybody else, he would still have the impact that he have today?
No, and just like he said, just like Cash said, he had an album out that nobody knew about. That's just like Hobson. He just don't got the back. And if Hobson was with Dre, we'd be talking about him. Even after the fact, it's just about, you know, who you got exposure to, just like distribution. If I can get my stuff distributed all over the place, everybody gonna know me, and I could be junk. But if you know, you the man and all that,
is a prime example of that.
Everybody's gonna be all over you, because it's like more people are hearing you than they're hearing me.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know who Hobson is. If you said that to some of the average cats and they would call themselves hip hop fans, they'd be like, "Who's that?" Mm-hmm. And he's, like you said, he's nice lyrically. The man is
real shit, man.
I don't know what happened, Slime. Hey, Cash, let me chime back in on what you was just saying. You just said, so was Game. What did you mean about that?
The Game?
What I mean by that is Game didn't release an album and he already had a fucking double XL or vibe cover without even putting an album out just because he signed with Dre.
That's because of his affiliation, bro.
Exactly. That's my point.
Because when they brought Game out, 50 was killing he was murdering motherfuckers. Bro.
Right, but a lot of people don't know. Here's a couple facts about all this shit, right? And I'm getting feedback. I
don't know which one of y'all is coming from.
No, that's
gotta waste a whole bunch of time. So, Cash Money. What was you about to say about the Game and all that?
I just wanted to piggyback on the cosign. So M is held to a certain standard, get back to the M discussion. And like I've stated publicly, I don't think he's on top 20. It depends on the criteria what we're saying all-time best. But M did get a big cosign, right? Did get a big cosign. And your question was, would he have been as successful if he co-signed with someone else? The answer is no. He would not have been. But I said the best example of that, and we talk about black, white, right? The racism behind, is there racism behind whether or not M's the greatest or not? And is he a guest? And all these different discussions I think Game's a perfect example of this because before Game even released an album, he was considered the best of all time. He had a vibe cover. He had all these different things. And in my opinion, he wasn't good.
I agree.
The Game?
I agree too.
Yeah, I think the Game wasn't good.
Wow.
I like the Game. The Game, I like the Game. Game shit.
Wow.
No, I'm not saying I didn't vibe with his shit, but I'm saying, do you put him in the top 100? The best lyricist?
But you know what?
If we going top 100 of all times, he probably in that 70 to 100 range. But
no way.
Say he wasn't good. Yeah, I don't know about that one, bro.
No, I'm saying he wasn't as good as he was promoted to be.
I don't know about that.
Well, what you talking about? What you talking about?
Consistent?
His situation is the same as M's situation.
Right.
If Dre didn't put his fucking fingerprint on M shit, M wouldn't be shit.
But
If
Dre
50
didn't put his fingerprint on Game.
If 50 didn't put his fingerprints on the Game shit, a lot of motherfuckers probably wouldn't be fucking with the Game.
All right, so
I'll give you this. Hold on.
Let me
Can I
get
say
a
something real
last
quick,
tidbit.
Cash? Let me say something real quick, Cash.
All right, go ahead.
Look. Fucking the Game is from the West Coast. Where Snoop, Dre, and everybody from. They signed 50 and Eminem. So before they can, everything is business where niggas just keep missing out. Look, them niggas knew that they had the Game in their back pocket. They didn't want to sign with him. Game didn't want to sign at first. But then when they signed 50 and Shady, he said, hold up.
Right. So my extra tidbit on this is the reason I say this about Game is because a lot of people don't know this is that when Game was putting out his album, because he was so new at rapping, and one of the major reasons that they signed this dude is because he just came out of the hospital and got shot up, just like 50 did many times. And there's this whole coattail riding this whole stereotypical fucking theme for a rapper.
Yeah.
So he gets co-signed on this thing. He doesn't have the songs that the label wants Dre, 50, because 50 signed him under his umbrella. A lot of people don't know that.
I know.
Right.
So 50 actually had to help him fucking write a lot of those records on that album.
Fifth was in his first video, bro.
But what I'm saying is that this goes back into what I'm saying about Game, to where it's not only did he get a cosign, but he had artists underneath with him on the label that helped him get his album off the ground.
Because it's a business. It's a business.
Right. It is a business.
50 needed it to be successful.
And the difference between, what I'm saying is the difference between, Game and M is that M has carried on this transition and also morphed into producing.
Yes.
Track and albums and
It's
stuff like that.
production company for anybody.
Movies. And then to the point to where it's he's been more consistent than Game. So if M ain't in top 20, how would you put Game in the top 100?
Hey, bro, y'all probably ain't listening, but Game putting shit out there, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He's
still
in the mix.
Don't get me wrong.
Game is putting some shit out there, dog.
Game's hot. Game is hot.
Yeah,
He may not be rapping, but he producing. You know
listen,
what I
but
mean?
He rapping. He rapping, dog.
To say Game not in the top 100, I don't know. I would really have to think real hard about that. But I definitely, just off the top of the head, he's definitely in that 70 to 100 range for sure.
Maybe.
Like, that's being straight up.
I could be swayed on.
Is M in the top 100? You damn skippy.
Yeah.
He's definitely in that top 50 range. Like
M's in my top, probably my top 20, bro.
That's why I said if you
Top
put him in
20.
the top 20, then you're excluding a lot of other rappers out of that. So to put Game in the top 100 is ridiculous.
But you know what?
I can put Game over a lot of motherfuckers, guys.
Me. I look at how successful they were too. I mean,
Yeah, that's what gets you in the top 20.
There's a lot
How
of
successful you was. You can't get in the top 20 if you're not successful.
There's a lot
You're
of
still giving lyrics.
Yo, can I ask y'all a question real quick?
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
does success make you a good rapper?
No.
Or you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it almost equates to now is you're successful by how many. A good rapper today is judged by how many records you sell, not the skill you make.
Talk to him, Paul.
So here's the thing. For me, y'all already know Scarface the best that ever did it in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about it. That's just how I fucking feel.
No, I'm with it.
So for
Top
me,
five.
in my top, one of the people that's in my top 5 is somebody that people didn't even pay attention to till after the boy died. But I was paying attention to the boy way before he died. And when it comes to the whole Punchline King, I think he actually is the ruler versus, over top of the Jadas and the Fabulouses.
Get that.
Big L.
Spit who that is,
You
bro.
already know. Big L.
Big L.
So
Big L.
So I can't,
R.I.P.
dog. Big L had bars. So I can't necessarily say that your longevity is what made you, what puts you in a certain spot, because
That's
honestly,
bullshit.
I can still listen to Big L shit, and this nigga died way long.
Way.
Hey, Raw.
The 80s.
I do gotta clear something
a lot
up,
of these motherfuckers that they came out all this time.
Fuck.
I gotta clear up some terminology real quick. You said punchline rappers. Punchline rappers don't equivalent to bar rappers.
So why is it that Jadakiss and Fabulous is in people top 5?
Because they're bar rappers, they're not punchline
Absolutely.
rappers. Punchline rappers.
Them dudes ain't never
Hold on.
punchline.
Ramon taught me this. Punchline rappers are rappers like Magnificent and those people that can humor in bars.
Time out, ref.
Get him.
Time out, ref.
Having them rap like Wayne.
Hold
Wayne
on. Ski-Bot, let me help you out for a minute, right?
Go
Let
ahead,
me help
Ski.
you out for a second. You trying to tell me that Fabulous and Jadakiss aren't punchline rappers?
No. So I consider a punchline different.
What the fuck do you be listening to?
Well, the thing is like someone like Fab and Jadakiss, they got bars, bro. You know what I mean?
They
Like,
literally both have crowned themselves the punchline king. Are you
Facts.
fucking kidding me?
That's facts.
This is not what other people are saying about it. This is what
This is
they
what they
know
say.
about themselves. They are the punchline kings.
Then
If you go off straight lyrics, if you go off straight lyrics and not punchlines, Fabulous not even the best person in his group.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
So let's go back to
Punchlines is the top. He got number one punchline dude. Like Fab is one of them
Big
guys.
Big L is the punchline king.
I think
Big L is the punchline king, and right after him is fucking Sauce Money. Right after him is Herb McGruff. It's just that simple.
We're on a disagreement of what a punchline is and what a bar is.
Because also
Boy is six strong.
Because also there's you guys being from either like the East Coast versus South, like in the South, you go to the definition of a freestyle. Your definition of a freestyle is different than my definition of a freestyle. In most situations.
We know who your freestyle king is. We already know it. Like you made sure that you let everybody know who your freestyle king was. Lil motherfucking Flip. And I'm okay with that. I actually think that the boy was nice. mainstream wise, he couldn't really keep that punch.
Correct.
Underground, he was tough. Just
he
like
could just freestyle for days. That's it.
Exactly.
You know,
just
that's
like
it.
in my personal opinion, there's a big difference between.
I must disagree.
Yo, like I'm gonna be honest. T.I. ripped him a new one. Fuck you talk about? Like, cut it out.
I feel like if Flip was a freestyle king,
until he ran into T.I. Until he ran into T.I.
Relevant much anymore, man.
No, he still look. I'm not gonna say Lil Flip wasn't the shit, but till he ran into T.I.
I think
he had some shit.
Lane.
He had some
back
bangers.
to the core concept of the difference between a bar and punchline.
Dog, Jadakiss and Fabulous have crowned themselves. They actually went back and forth as
I can
to
crown myself whatever I want.
They went back and forth as to who was the punchline king. If
you gonna crown yourself, we gonna take that crown and point it at you. So
nobody has ever looked at Jadakiss or Fabulous as a lyricist. Both of them are punchline rappers. Like that's their style. Like, and it's nothing against that. That's just their style. It is what.
Okay, so here's a good question. Here's a good question. What does everybody on the panel consider a punchline? First of all, let's just
everything that Jadakiss and Fabulous does. Look at their style. Look at their style and their tempo. Their style is to make sure that there's always a punch at the end of every single bar. That is not a lyricist. That is a punchline. Their objective is like, all right, look at 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz is all about one-liner punches. That's just it. And Jadakiss and Fabulous do the same exact thing. Yeah, they just make it
like. But see, let me get some boo. Like the guys that do punchlines, they go with R&B because they able to slide in on an R&B song and give that punch.
Look at how many motherfuckers wanted. Look at how many R&B singers wanted Fabulous on the song because he can give you that.
You haven't defined.
How many R&B songs did you hear Eminem on? How many R&B songs did you hear fucking Prodigy on? You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who actually had lyrics wasn't getting on R&B songs. It was those punchline motherfuckers like a Lil Wayne, like a fucking Fabulous, like a Jadakiss, like those the motherfuckers you want.
I don't consider Jadakiss or Fabulous punchline rappers. I consider them bar rappers.
So how about I put it to you like this? Everybody,
go ahead, Slime. I want to hear it.
Everybody considers them a punchline rapper except you.
Wait, that's not true.
But to me, when you say the difference between a punchline and a bar, the bar is the punchline. They're both the same, but it's just the ending of how you're ending it.
But you put more perspective on the bar at the end. You know what I mean? Like if you spit your lyrics. I can spit up to that last bar, bro. Like you can't spit some bullshit and then at that last joint you want Pop to go into the lady singing or whoever singing. You spit all the way through, and that last joint even worked. Now I'm not gonna lie, there was some cats that got on it and spit. Like you say, the cats that we saying they did get on them joints and spit that work. Kiss, Fab and them, they changed it in and out. Everybody else couldn't do that.
Okay, so
I wouldn't necessarily call those guys punchline rappers. I just call them guys that was doing shit for their money. They was trying to get their bag, man.
Well, not only that is their bars were more structured in truth. And what I consider a punchline rapper is that you can just come up the top and make up whatever the fuck you want and make a connection
compatible to the song that you
to the audience.
Right.
Eminem is one of those examples to where it's like, oh, I can just connect these 2 dots, right? And it's a punchline.
Make it fit. Don't make it fit somehow.
Right, yeah. Right. Or a Magnificent or a Paul Wall, where it's like, what it do is Paul Wonton, Wiggity Wan. You know what I mean? When I stop up at the light, it's like Willy Wonka's truck.
We're not gonna relate fucking Jadakiss to fucking Paul Wall.
I'm not relating that.
That's where he's getting at. That's where he's getting at.
What I'm getting at exactly. What I'm getting at is Jadakiss spits bars.
Yes.
Yes. Through bars.
Listen,
it just so happened to have a smell, a swiver of a punchline into it.
Here's the thing, like Scraps, like my man said, a punchline is a bar. No matter how you look at it, a punchline is a bar. But there's a difference between a lyrical bar and a punchline bar.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at.
Because
Jadakiss and Fabulous are they are punchline rappers. That's their style. Now, like I said, there's nothing against that, but that's their style of how they deliver their lyrics.
Hold up.
In Texas, man, Texas is
I'm about to set all this down. Look, Fat Joe was one of the first guys that say, you know, because mind you, Fab already said it. You feel me? Because that's when Hov took over, and then Fat Joe went down south and did his thing, and he had to say something because Fab already been touching everybody already. You know, he always touched on everybody albums from the East Coast all the way down. But Fat Joe went down Florida and locked in with Cali. You know, and then
that's a lie. That's a lie because Cali was part of Terror Squad.
I want to hear what Ramon has to say about this because Ramon is the one kind of that influenced my opinion about what is a punchline and what is a bar. A bar is something that you use to put in a thing. Yes, it can be.
Think about it. I'm the one who taught Ramon what a bar and a punchline is.
No, what I mean by this is the concept of like hearing these artists actually put out something that's like, oh my God, I can't believe they put those, like Willy Wonka's truck and all these different things.
The thing is, like, in Texas, you got artists in Texas that make a living off of absolutely saying no content whatsoever, no lyrical content whatsoever, but those fucking punchlines, that the first one and the second one, the first line is just setting up the second line for that fucking boom.
And that's what Jada and Fab do.
No, I get it. But they're saying something. They're saying there's content to that. In Texas, in Texas, you got absolutely no content whatsoever.
So here's the thing with them too. The reason they are looked at as such great punchline rappers is because they're able to put some form of content behind it. Everybody can't do it. Some people don't know how to be a punchline rapper and still actually have a whole lyrical content filled verse. Everybody can't do that.
And
some people
saying.
Look at the fucking Migos. They can't fucking tell you, they can't give you nothing lyrical. They are punchline rappers as well. Like that's all they know how to do. It is what it is.
That's literally what I'm telling you right now, is to where I consider a punchline rapper someone that doesn't really have a consistent content behind their fucking punchline.
What you consider and what the industry considers is two different things. I'm telling you, dog, look it up. Them two are looked at as punchline. They are literally considered the greatest punchline rappers ever. In my personal opinion, I think it was Big L or Sauce Money. Yeah, that was the greatest. Like, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Fucking Reservoir Dogs was the best punchline fucking verse ever. Like Sauce Money murdered that shit. And I don't think Fab or Jada has yet to put out a verse better than that. But they are still considered that punchline style artist. Now, I'm not saying that to take away from their greatness. I'm not saying that at all.
No,
not by far. But that's just what they are. It is what it is. That's what they are. Like,
but if they would have went the same path as those guys wanted to go, they wouldn't have been able to compete. And I'm gonna be honest with that. To go with Boob saying.
No, if Big L didn't die, if fucking Sauce Money ain't go to jail, the game would be different when it came to fucking the whole punchline industry. Yeah. Like it would be a bit slime. Am I lying or am I flying?
I'm just saying my definition of a punchline rapper is someone that makes jokes.
Talking that shit.
Not street content.
No, punchline rappers don't make jokes. Punchline rappers say real shit. They just know how to make sure
they're lyrical
at the end of every single bar. Yes. They still lyrical. They're still lyrical, but their style is
time to put that punch in there. They put that punch in there and still get back to the lyrics.
Like you would never look at.
Means
would you call Papoose a punchline rapper?
Yes.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
I think he is.
I didn't get that.
too.
Papoose.
I agree.
Oh yeah, Papoose.
He's a punchline rapper.
Papoose is no different than Jadakiss or Fabulous.
His Tim Westwood of the alphabet, front and back, was.
Yeah. Do I think Papoose is a little bit more lyrical than them two? Yes. And I think that's why he don't get looked at as as strongly as he should be.
Yes, I agree.
I second.
Look. First of all, I'll give this man on to switch the whole topic. This man went on a worldwide TV show with his lady.
Oh, and let's not forget that he held his chick down the whole time she was in prison.
Facts.
Real fucking man shit.
Facts.
Grown man shit.
Facts.
Right? Like that's
facts. Come on, man.
While he wasn't out there making bread like that.
No commercial shit.
Right.
Had nothing to do with that shit.
Right. That's respect. That's respect to him. I gotta give respect to him.
Let me ask y'all one question, right? Because it's almost time for us to get up out this joint. But I got one question that has been on my mind for the last probably week or so, and I want to get y'all take on it, man. So I'm gonna start with my man KC, right?
Yeah, this is all natural. If that's your question, this is all natural.
What up, bro?
Talk about that.
Hey, man, you got that motherfucker. Yeah, hey, you and Blue Beard is starting to fit in a little bit too.
Hey,
now.
listen, man, you understand. But listen, my man KC, I'm gonna ask you this, right?
Yeah, what up, bro?
When it comes to hip hop, right? You got your Ja Rules, you got your Drakes, you got your Weezys.
Going with Drake.
You got a lot of, you got your Drakes, you got a lot of other artists that do this. Do you feel that the rapper / singer style of hip hop, do you think they should have their own, I guess, genre of hip hop? Say like the backpack music, the trap music. Do you think the rapper / singer / style of music, you think they should have their own genre of hip hop, or are they just hip hop?
I think they should have their own genre because that's new shit, the shit of today.
No, Ja Rule did it years ago. Nobody paid attention to it. A lot of artists have done it before. I think when Drake did it, it made it more mainstream, but a lot of artists had already done it.
I think he means they don't fit in his idea of hip hop.
Hey, time out real quick. On the back on my boy Drake. You can't put Drake's rap skills way up there, and you can't put Drake's singing way up there. But when he puts those motherfuckers together, it's a hit, man.
But
You know,
I disagree with you.
Say Drake your favorite artist, man.
Look, to blend that together.
You're going to hate on us, Ramon, because
that's R&B, bro.
Drake.
But no. Can I take y'all back on the journey real quick? Yo, listen. The reason why I say they should be is because you got to look. The originals did it. Grandmaster Flash and them, they sung.
LL.
The Force MDs. They were rappers before they were singers.
LL Cool J. The ladies love Cool James.
Everybody did it. It ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. They've been doing it from the beginning. They just doing it. They just turning it up, I think, a little bit.
You know why? Because they changed and they created a new lane. And if I'm going to create a new lane, I should get compensated for creating a new lane. Like look,
not a new lane.
Them girls singing.
We've been doing that already. Grandmaster Flash was doing that.
Look, I do my
rap. That shit is a toll road.
I do my rap thing, but I got these ladies over here that's singing good and they holding up a good situation. It go to your community. We go back to that. We rap in our hood, but when it's time for us to show up for a concert, cause we doing our thing, and we got the females that's singing.
Drake is not in the new lane. Nate Dogg. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's a hit. You put Nate Dogg on the track, it's a hit.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg.
You put Nate Dogg on a fucking track, and it's a hit.
It's a hit
every time.
So many Biz Markie, like so many people say that the rapper / singer, they're not hip hop. But then you got the younger generation that says that's the new wave of hip hop. Like it's so much conversation.
Define hip hop.
Like as we all know, hip hop is the only genre of music that has genres of music in it. You don't look at rock and say this is a certain type of rock. You look at it, you say it's rock. You don't look at opera and say they got different types of opera. It's
well, you know, bro, you got
the rock thing. The rock thing's not true.
genre that
There's
has
different rocks.
right.
There's different rock.
You got
There is
soft,
different rock. There's different genres of rock.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got alternative, you got classic.
Yeah. There is different
still,
alternatives.
but it's still looked at as rock. People don't look at trap the same way they look at backpack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, actually,
the same way they look at gangster. Like how is it that gangster rap and trap music is two different things? Like
Two different
things.
no, but it's still bundled into hip hop.
Bro, it's a generation.
Just ask that question.
Genre, where everybody forget we created a genre that has a spinning ball in it. Whereas if you got lyrics, and you know what I mean, but where the DJs fit in at with this shit,
Bro, it's a generation because the same shit that NWA was doing back in the 90s is the same shit these niggas is talking about now. But the shit that they're talking about now is considered trap music.
So in my opinion, you guys are getting this wrong. Whereas like hip hop was created as a new element of music. It's not a genre. Hip hop is not a genre. Hip hop is a branch of music. You have classical, you have country, you have rock, you have jazz, you have blues.
Well,
you have these different high levels.
Technically hip hop is considered a form of rock. That's why we go into the Rock Hall of Fame.
But what I'm saying is no, I don't include it in the rock. What I'm saying is there's different high levels.
Ice Cube would beg to differ.
No, I'm just saying there's high levels of
Ice Cube. A lot of motherfuckers will beg to differ because literally you go into the Rock Hall of Fame when it comes to hip hop.
Right, but what I'm trying to say is that
all types of
hip hop is the highest level. Hip hop is the highest level of the music that we consider whatever we want to tuck underneath of it, whether it be rap, R&B, trap music, and all these different things. They all fall under hip hop because hip hop pioneered that branch.
Yeah.
Right?
But you know what? It's funny you say that, Cash, because it's funny that I'm about this situation up too, man, because what's his name, man? The motherfucker from Kiss, the group Kiss.
Gene Simmons.
He was totally against NWA being in the hip hop or being in the rock heavy metal or rock music Hall of Fame. He was pissed. Gene Simmons was angry, bro, over that shit.
Being honest, going what you saying, Casey, he trying to protect his legacy, man.
Who, Gene Simmons?
Yeah.
Fuck that dude. Why would he give a fuck about who's
Yo, that's why what Casey
was saying. That's where his
he
people
stuck his
at,
tongue out for a living. Who gives a fuck about that dude?
And I look, hey, Cash, I agree everything you said.
Why does he even have an opinion on?
Look, we just trying to get in the game.
No, I don't disagree with that 100%. Like if anytime black creation can get and merge into white fucking controlled environments, I'm all for it.
Fact.
You know what's funny to me, Cash, is a lot of these guys that are heavy metal, they forget about the guys like Chuck Berry and B.B. King and all those.
Can I
Berry's deep down here.
Well, look, Onyx and whoever was their promoter or whoever operate the organization that they work for, they song that they put out. They say, yo, you got to put out. They put out a one single, and they said you got to put out another single, right? And R.I.P. Grandmaster Flash. You feel me?
Yeah, I was about to say, Run DMC is who actually put out the Onyx.
Right.
No.
But I want to stay. I want to stay for the record, though.
Hold on for a minute. It wasn't Run DMC. It was they DJ.
My nigga.
Rock has been used.
My nigga.
Those break beats are rock beats.
I watched the
I love that murder, by the way.
I watched the whole interview. Them niggas said they was in fucking traffic. They was in traffic with fucking DMC.
Yeah, there was.
And they all, like, it was crazy traffic. They got out the car, some crazy shit. They talked to the nigga. He told him to meet him at the studio. Run was in there. Run actually was the one that was like, yo, these dudes need to get on. So yes, it wasn't just a
It was.
What you say, P?
But all of the break beats are rock beats, man. We've been rapping over rock beats since rap has begun. That ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? They just plugged in. They was already big, and they just put out what we've been doing from day one. Look at all of our break beats, our hip hop break beats. They're rock beats, hard rock beats.
Yeah. So Slime, you're dead on. This is what I want to say. It's like you need to stop. We need to stop looking at hip hop as all these like different things, to where hip hop is a branch of music.
Yes.
The highest level of branch.
Yeah, I agree.
That's where it was created, and that's what the intention was.
Yes.
Right? Because we always have these arguments about what is true hip hop, right? Like NWA, like KC said it a million times. He doesn't agree that NWA is true hip hop because they changed it into a whole different vibe, right? Like
that's gangster rap, bro.
Right. But what I'm saying is gangster rap falls under hip hop because hip hop created the branch for those things to exist.
Exactly.
Right? Just like all these other genres of music, where it's like, oh, I want to be techno. Now all of a sudden EDM exists. Now all of a sudden all these other things exist underneath of it. Exactly. Where it's like, without that initial branch popping out and someone doing that, none of these other subgenres would exist. And they're genres, they're considered genres because the highest level is hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this, Cash, and let me ask you this, brothers. What do you guys think made hip hop so successful?
Hip hop.
I can tell you right now.
Oh, that's the easy answer. Hip hop was so successful because they told a story.
Sampling.
Not sampling.
Yes, sampling. You got to realize when hip hop first started, it was about the DJ. And somebody took that song, "Good Times."
Yeah.
And when they still and I'm just going back to my era when Grandmaster Flash and them did that song with Good Times, and the Sugar Hill Gang did their song, it was sampling. It wasn't no original music. They took that from Good Times and they made a hit record, and it's sampling.
But why was it a hit?
Different genres.
Okay, P.
Keep it alive.
Okay, P. I'm gonna tell you the reason I answer that question, bro. I'm gonna give you my.
Are we doing another session?
I don't know. I just got a question, bro. I just want to slide this in there, Cash.
So how about this? Listen, fellas.
You gotta do another one, bro.
So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna fill up our cups. We're gonna keep.
Yo, we still got 7 minutes, bro.
We're gonna
fill up our cups. That? Oh, you seen it on the screen?
We're gonna fill up our cups. Keep this shit rolling. We be back.
You know? Let's come back to that. I like that. Yo, KC. Good one, man. I like that, baby boy.
Hey, bro, you know I got you, bro. We ain't the same age, bro.
Hey,
that's right.
When we get back popping, KC, say what you guys say. Speak your motherfucking piece, man.
Bet that, bro. In a minute.
Bong. This is how we
gonna
do this, right? Before we get back to really popping, right? I want to give my man a chance to go ahead and plug his plugs and shit like that, man. So, Ramon, man, if you want to tell everybody where they can find you, if you want to shout out your businesses and all that good shit, man, this your time, this your moment, baby. Do your thing.
It's UGK Barbershops, South Texas. So UGK Barbershops, South Texas, and then I'm also linked up with. I'm a platform artist for Immortal NYC. They got a bunch of hair products and shit like that, like just anything.
Beard products.
Hair products.
Beard products.
Man. Beard products, hair products, shave shit, anything beauty, man. Anything in the beauty industry.
You got anything coming up as far as conventions and stuff like that?
Nah, man. They shut everything down. Everything down. And the shitty part is that that's one form of income that I get with the company. The company ain't paying nobody shit because obviously we can't promote, endorse anything.
What's the Instagram, Facebook feeds, all that? Where you at?
I'm on UGK Hawaii on Instagram. It's UGK Hawaii, and then on the product is immortalhairwaxusa.com. So immortalhairwaxusa.com. That's that'd be all the products and shit like that. But yeah, man, UGK Hawaii, man, on the IG.
You said so you said I can get my beard like yours? That's what you saying?
I don't know. That takes work.
Yeah, man. It takes work.
Yo, send me that product right now, bro. Fuck you talking about, dog? My shit long. Shit, this got about this like 14 years right here, man.
Oh, damn.
What you got for a ball head guy, bro?
I got this bullshit ass water up here, nigga. Man, look at this water. This water got my shit. Yo, my shit was longer.
Hey, UGK got that gleam that you could put on the head.
Hey, look at this nigga. Oh man.
Oh, there it is.
He got that Hawaiian in his ass. He got that Hawaiian in his ass.
Oh, yeah, here looking. Yeah, here looking nervous.
You want to look this nigga here? What the fuck? Hey,
that's
Paul.
That's why Hawaii.
Tell him to send you some ball, Paul.
That's why.
Yeah, what's good? I need some
shaving Samoan and shit. And like he's a short Samoan, but he's Samoan.
A little Samoan and shit.
Yeah, a little Samoan.
Those
you know, they're all
300, bro. 300.
Yo, I need about 2 cases of that beer cream, bro.
Hey, we got it, man. We got it.
Yo, I'm serious, nigga. I want to see what it do. Because this Philly shit ain't working. Like, if you ain't consistent with it, man, bro, that shit, like, it's...
No, you got to find yourself. If you want something for, like, your beard to grow, your fucking hair to grow, there's only 2 active ingredients in the fucking world that work. One of them is minoxidil, which is is the lead ingredient in Rogaine.
Scientific in this motherfucker.
In Rogaine. So I mean, there's only 2, and the other one, I forgot.
Look, that Rogaine.
There's only 2 of them. So
no, but I'm gonna give you this, and I kind of do get with you. That Rogaine, they don't sell that as much, and if you do want to buy it, it's expensive as shit.
Yeah, because there's only 2 ingredients, man. Proven scientifically, there's only 2 ingredients, man. It's minoxidil is one of them, and the other one I don't know off the top of my head. Man,
I go to the Jones,
but that's the one that's in this one. Minoxidil's in this one.
Bro, I go to the Jones. I be like, all right, what's my numbers? Well, I mean, I'm trying to get my beard to be down to my chin. They like, all right, well, we got the 50s, the 60s, and then we 't the 7s and 8s. I be like, that ain't no fucking compete. Give me the 7s.
You need genetics.
Let me get the $8. Let me get the $8 Jones. Man, that shit don't do nothing, bro. Like, get out of here, man. Like,
KC, you ended the last one off. Where were we at with that?
Talk to us, B.
Yeah.
Cue him up, bro.
What was I talking about? I was talking about, man, what made hip hop back in the day. And it's funny, man, because a lot of motherfuckers, those that I'm putting it to you like this, man. Y'all might understand, but those of us that are like me and P that are around about the same age, man.
So basically, you saying those of y'all that's old as shit, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hey, but you know what? P might disagree or he might agree, man. But I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Coming up as a young boy, man, before I even discovered, or not, I won't say discovered, but recognized hip hop, breakdancing brought me into that shit.
But you said bull though. That's a Philly term.
Huh?
Hey.
You said bull. That's a Philly term. You over there talking?
Hey man, I've been here for 10
ain't a
years.
Midwest term.
That Joan.
I've been here for 10 years, bro.
Hey, KC, I agree with you, though, man. You're right. Because at that time, when hip-hop was a culture, breakdancing and, graffiti, all of that was a part of hip-hop. It wasn't just the music. It wasn't
just the music, bro.
All of that.
Talk to him,
Breaking was a pivotal move.
Look. I wasn't born when y'all was born, but I lived through y'all motherfuckers. Yeah, man.
Breaking was a pivotal movie though.
Was.
I mean, it took hip hop and it put it in white culture, right? Because that was the premise of the whole movie of showing this. It was basically what was the movie with Julia Stiles? It was like
Breakdance.
B Street
or whatever.
B Street.
No, I know that version, but I'm saying later on it got popular to where it's like Save the Last Dance or whatever it was. Where it's like, hip hop dude's gonna teach this traditional shit.
Let
That was the premise of breaking.
Let me ask y'all this, right? Going along the lines of what you're saying right now, when the break dancing, the movies, all that good shit. What do y'all feel is the most influential movie?
Oof.
I ain't gonna say. How about let me rephrase that. Not saying the most influential because that can go so many different ways.
Yeah.
What movie do you feel embodied hip hop the most?
Belly.
Ooh, I thought about it.
Yeah, I've set the bar high. Belly. Belly was the me growing up, and I'm an 81 baby. You hear me? And I know I got some 70 babies in here. Now y'all gotta look, y'all can't say sugar, whatever back in the day, them pimp movies and shit. Can't say them pimp movies. We talk about hip hop.
No, but Belly wasn't surrounded by music.
I'm about to say Belly wasn't really.
It wasn't music related. It wasn't.
Yeah, Belly.
I threw that out there. Get it? Attack it.
No, yeah, you're right. But it wasn't music related.
I would say Crush Groove and myself.
I can take that.
Me right behind you, P. I'm gonna say a New Jack City, bro.
That also too wasn't a hip hop movie.
Exactly.
So
like breaking.
I think y'all confusing what a hip hop movie was and what a hip hop soundtrack focused music movie was.
Okay.
House party.
Right, breaking got to be one of the main ones.
So House Party wasn't a fucking hip hop joint.
I can't say House Party was. It was a movie about.
House Party was some bullshit.
No, I don't know about
that.
Hey,
hip hop, bro.
House
Party's
more hip hop related than like New Jack City.
Yeah.
But
if you don't consider fucking House Party a fucking hip hop,
I'm backing my shit up
and you don't consider Fresh Prince of Bel-Air a fucking hip hop series.
No.
Well, I'm backing my shit up because they said New Jack City wasn't a hip hop movie because of no hip hop lyrics. I'm gonna grow with Pete. Crush Groove was all that, bro.
I agree.
I think what we're trying to say is that the premise of the movie wasn't hip hop.
All right. Well, what was it? B Street.
B Street was good.
That's the best hip hop movie that I can say that did hip hop music in the whole fucking movie.
So I'm a give y'all my pick, right? And my pick. The reason I'm giving my pick as my pick because I actually felt this movie 100%. You know what I'm saying? Especially being young, wanting to get into the game, wanting to be seen, wanting to be known, wanting to be heard. Now, did I get as far as this person got? Fuck no, I ain't even smell the type of motherfucking shit this motherfucker felt. You know what I'm saying? But watching this movie, I felt it because I've been through it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go with 8 Mile.
I knew you was gonna say that shit, bro. I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Listen, as a young boy, I remember I was 13 years old, dog, and it was me. At that time, I used to call myself Raw Dog, right? My man used to call himself Mad Dog. You know what I'm saying? We had the Rugged One, we had the Boogie Child, like we had our own little squad. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, the team that was running Philly at that time, mind you, we 13, 14, 15 years old. We do a whole block party situation. It wasn't a block party. It was like a playground party. If you from Philly, you know, even New York, you know, the playgrounds be popping. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have it on the Rutgers Park, you know, type of situation, but we had our playgrounds was popping when it came to those basketball leagues and all that type of shit. So the basketball, the playground we had in the hood, they had this joint, and we it was a showcase, and we performed. And at that time, the Fat Cat Clique, I don't know if y'all know about them dudes. The Fat Cat Clique was popping at that time. Them niggas got booed off the stage when we was up there. And mind you, these dudes was like in their late teens, early 20s. We babies out there. We out there killing them. You know what I'm saying? So when I watched that movie, I felt it because I knew what it was like. Because shit, I remember this nigga Idol coming to get me. Yo, I want you to battle this boy right here. Fuck, that's what we gonna do. Like, it was what it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what the battle scene was like. Do I give a fuck about, can I listen to the battle rap of now? Nah, because I don't really feel that it's battle rap. But I've been through that. So
I understand.
the 8 Mile, I felt that shit, cuz.
Raw, give me a platform for a second. And this is gonna touch into your shit, into Ramon shit, to where I remember when we all started rapping, or when I came into the.
I'm about to say, because I started rapping way before I knew y'all motherfuckers. So.
Yeah. But when I came into the fold in Hawaii, Ramon already had everybody rapping in different barracks rooms and shit. And I was just in the ship store, and when people would come in, because again, when we get back into of what everybody was saying, is like, I just identify with everybody, not because of a race, but because of ideas, or because of what I thought I wanted to do, and just shit that just I was magnet to, right? Like, I was like, Maltby comes into my fucking ship store and plugs in a fucking Maltby, of all things, the whitest dude that I could fucking think of, right? Comes into this fucking my ship store, and I've already been like subliminally writing lyrics on my own and doing all this weird shit by myself, just writing down my thoughts. Comes in and he's like, oh, you know, because I was always the one that's bucking the system. Like, I had the stereo in the ship store. I had the stereo and the TV. I made sure the stereo and the TV was in the fucking barbershop, right? And that's why everybody gravitated to those shits. So I'm in the fucking ship store, and Maltby comes in this motherfucker, pops in the CD and said, oh, I recorded this in the barracks room with Ramon. And I was like, what? I don't even know Ramon. Like, who the fuck? Like, what's going on with that? Introduced me to that. Right? So that happens. So, but what I'm saying is, like, at the end of the day, to where, like, we were all in these different environments and recording music. I mean, I don't even know where I was going with it, but that's a long-winded thing. But
when the drinks kick in.
Yeah, the drinks kick in.
But I'm gonna give you this one joint. Whereas, and I've been around like raising youngins that spit and just trying to push the right message all the way through my whole life. No negative. Whereas, and I had a young boy that spit some shit, and niggas said, "Rats bigger than cats." But he wasn't in lyrics. But as he continued to spit, his game got better. But as me from the beat, look, I'm an old head. I'm older than you. I've been and I heard the best guys that spit the shit. So whereas when I say what I said, I'm not cutting you off. What I'm saying is, you gotta get me better. You gotta get me better. I'm challenging you to be a better lyricist. Like, if you like, what's with everybody right here? We like lyricists. So I'm not saying what he did, what he said the first joint. I'm not saying was it good.
I just had a fucking epiphany to where I was going with my conversation. My bad. I don't mean to disrupt it or anything.
Go ahead, bro.
So to get back to it, we started the group. Unfortunately, when it was first started and everybody was rapping, I didn't get to hear Wall's rap. Raw rap. So we go into Ramon's house. We're at his crib. Unfortunately, Raw gets put in detention. Right? So we all continue to rap. We all continue to do the thing, which I assume is like the same concept of death row, right? Like, everybody say, all right, fuck it. Like, we're just going to kill duties.
We waiting on the bad nigga to come out. We waiting on that nigga to come out.
It was like, we're waiting for Tupac to come out, this motherfucker, and we going boom. Right? In the meantime, y'all bullshit ass rappers, y'all can rap. Right? Y'all got the time.
Talk to him.
And that's the only
none of us rapped. Walt
that's why I say
was the only one that rapped. None of us rapped. But I was the one that just I had the financial backing that that they said, hey,
let's fucking make a studio. And I was like, well, shit, let me call my fucking grandpa real quick. Hey, how much is the studio? Ron says, how much is the studio? How much money we gonna need? Oh, we're gonna need about $3,500. Hey, shoot me some money. Boom, just like that, man. We had a fucking makeshift studio, bro. But none of us rap.
Magic's music program is what we recorded in. I know this because I studied the program to figure out how to record myself. Long story short, a bunch of different things. But anyway, we're waiting for like, all right, everybody's rapping, we're all doing our things. Ramon's bringing everybody in, we're all just fucking rapping, doing our thing. Fucking Raw comes out, I forget when it was, but he comes out of his fucking, because mind you, they put him on an island.
You're right.
Right? I don't know if Ramon remembers this, but it was like,
it was
I forget the name of the island, but
he
there
got
was
out October.
Out there.
He got out in October.
Yeah, but there was an island where they held everybody at.
Yep.
There was an island. It was like Fort something. I forget what it was.
I can't even remember the name of that shit.
Yeah, I forget the name of it, and I'll get it. But I never forget because we went to visit like one time or whatever, and a couple times, whatever. So we come back out, and it was like, all right, he's out. Like he has the day, he has to go do it. And I had picked a couple beats. One of the beats was the Missy Elliott beat. I don't know if Ramon remembers that, but I had a bunch of beats queued up, and I was like, yo, we should do. And it wasn't just for you. It was just for like us, just like a bunch of artists to go in on different industry beats, right? And we did that. And one of the most successful things that we did was the Chris Wells out the Tupac beat, Don't Stop, Won't Quit. I don't know if Ramon remembers that, but that shit was dope as fuck. Won't stop, won't quit till they say this.
The thing is, we had like motherfuckers from, Philadelphia. We had niggas from Brooklyn, New York, Ohio, Virginia. Man, we so much influence, man, everywhere that when we got together, it was just like, I don't know, man. That shit was wild. But none of us rap. Like he forced us to rap. But it was fun, man. It was so fun.
Raw comes out of confinement, and then we had all these beats queued up, and he picks the Missy Elliott beat, and I can't remember the very specific one, but he just goes in and freestyles on the fucking whole thing, like boom. As soon as he comes in the laundry room, and then we were literally in the laundry room.
Facts.
And he comes in there and just fucking kills it and just goes.
So hold up. Before you finish, Cash, for everybody that's watching this shit, right? It's so many times that I've told this story and motherfuckers was like, man, you lying your ass off. Now we got official footage saying that I wasn't lying to you, sons of bitches.
Yo, this nigga rap and nobody don't know. But look, I know. Listen, I'm gonna get my story. Can I get my story?
I don't even have it.
Hold on, let Cash finish.
I used to have the record, a copy of the CD, but I don't have any.
I wish, man. I so wish.
Hey, man, we made a lot of songs, man. We made so many songs, and the crazy part that is the first songs I would listen to, and I'm like, man, this is straight trash. And then like we were getting better, man. We were getting better, and I was like,
it's happening fast.
We were getting better fast, and I was like, I was learning off of everybody. Everybody, man. Yeah. I was literally learning off of everybody.
And right, and the whole time I was learning recording. Like, and I was like saying, hey, we don't have to fucking spit this hook twice. We can copy and paste it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I was like, oh, I know the computer program. Like, if you could do that, you could do this. Yeah. That's when I left and I went to Maryland. I was like, yo, I just copied everything that you showed me, and I was like, yo, I could do this. Like, I know computer programs or whatever the fuck it is. And I was like, I put out fucking like 5 CDs after that.
That shit kept us out of trouble, man, for sure, because we spent all our time in there, man.
It kept y'all out of trouble.
Yeah, man.
When you are in trouble, that's the difference.
Shit, man. Damn.
Hey, listen, can I get something now? Look, my guy used to take me to underground fucking videos, and I didn't even know I was going to underground videos. So at the end of the day, all these underground cats that you look, we're all sad.
When I tell people this hip hop shit is in me, man, I will find that shit, man.
I'm at a video.
I'm up here in fucking New Hampshire, and I done found a couple underground artists up here already. Like, this shit is in me, son. Like, I will find that shit no matter where I go.
We're gonna make hip hop right, B.
Here's the interesting question I have, Raw, because you put all this together. What is your musical connection between all of us? Because I don't know it between Slime. I don't know it between Ski Bop.
So here's the thing. Most of the people I meet all stem from conversations or some type of music. Slime. This dude would try to take me to the fucking where was we supposed to go? It wasn't Houston. Where was it supposed to be? San Antonio.
Yeah.
A week after I meet this dude, he like, yo, we gotta go see Yo. These my folks. And I'm like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? I'd never seen this dude before in my life. He's talking about going all the way to fuck 2 hours away from where we at to go watch some shows, and we getting backstage passes, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? But that made me and him click, because if I can vibe with somebody on music, I can vibe with you. You know what I'm saying? Ramon, Cash Money, y'all already know. Like, we went ham with this shit. Like, it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? My man Spider, the first day I met this dude, he tried to like out rap me. I guess he didn't think I actually did this shit, so he was like, I think
yo, shut the fuck up, bro. Look, listen. And my wife is Cambodian on some love shit. Whereas I'm like, who this black nigga? I'm thinking facts right now. Who this black nigga? I'm like, hold up. So look, from the gate, we already mixed. I was holding it down already. Look, me and him from that day, from this to right now, nothing changed.
Facts.
Nothing changed, bro. Like, but I already was holding it down. Like, nigga, I'm there. Like, I got mines. My man KC been big bro since day one, so it is what the fuck it is. It family. It's all family here, man.
Big bro off the
facts, indeed.
Like everybody that's on here right now is nothing but love. You know what I'm saying?
Here's a question.
Real fact type shit. You ain't got a bunch of fake, phony motherfuckers that's just saying shit. It's all real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Here's a question for you, Raw. Who's to go to Hawaii?
To go to Hawaii? Motherfucker.
Get him.
Me, motherfucker. No, listen. True story.
So my question is to where all of a sudden Ramon pops up in the situation and he just has people recording Brandon. How did you figure that out?
What he didn't tell you is he didn't want to do none of that shit.
I didn't.
If it wasn't for me, like, yo, what the fuck? Like, let's do this shit.
Okay, so I didn't know that. I didn't know this part.
No, I was like, where are we gonna find rappers? Like straight the fuck up, man. It's like, where are we gonna find rappers?
No,
and then
I
believe Raw Sass. He told me and I don't know why the fuck I believed him, but he says, "Oh, I'll teach you." Oh, is that easy? All right, cool. Let's fucking do it.
Did I not? Did I not?
For real.
Did I?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, I don't know if everybody. I mean, I know. Raw and Cash Money. They know how deep we got into this shit, but we got into it deep to where I had to buy a machine to make the CDs, burn multiple CDs, print out the labels on them, the inserts.
We had done the labels at the crib.
Yeah, bro, the plastics, the shrink wrap machine with the fucking little blow dryer thing. That we went out, and I even got some distribution to like a local like hip hop shop, some barber shops, some fucking beauty salons that were like selling the CDs out there. And my thing is like, I was telling them, like, man, no one's gonna buy this shit. Nobody's gonna buy this shit. And
people were buying the shit. We went even further to where like, hey man, this shit's legit now. Let's make some pieces. We fucking went and we got fucking pieces made and everything, man. That shit was and the shit was paying for itself. The CDs was paying for all that shit. People were buying the shit, and I couldn't understand.
Yeah. So to your point earlier, there was like if you sell over 100 copies on the boat, right? Like which we did.
Easy, yeah,
right.
easy.
So it's $10 a piece when it only costs us $3 or $4 to do it.
Not even that.
Not even. So a big return. So then
look, numbers sound right. So if you giving content,
right,
money is there to be made.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you.
Not only that, hey, an untold story is that we even hired on people that was on the boat with us to act as managers and security.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna give the hand movement.
Right. That's exclusive. No, we got plugged in the exclusive clubs. Warren Moon came up and asked if they could fucking join our fucking VIP room.
Tony Gonzalez, bro.
Did you just say Houston native Warren Moon?
Warren Moon asked if he could join our fucking VIP.
You're forgetting Tony Gonzalez, bro. Tony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez too.
Look, bro, I don't got nothing to say. What y'all say? Look. What did y'all say?
Hell yeah!
Hold on. Let's not forget. We already plugged the room.
Let's not.
Yeah. Hey, not only that.
19, 20 years old at this time.
Hey,
exactly.
Not only that.
We all young bucks. Listen. If we look at the age, if y'all niggas run into Warren Moon and like, come on, y'all youngins.
I was 21, 22, maybe.
Yeah, bro. Warren Moon, Tony Gonzalez, and we're buying them a case of Coronas, and we're allowing them to come to our VIP. We're allowing them to come to our VIP.
No, we had the room reserved. It was the only VIP room in it, and they had to ask us to join the room.
Yes.
Look, nigga,
not only that, y'all forgot we performed.
We opened up for Tigger. Blocked up on that island. By the way,
we opened up for Tigger. Remember that? We opened up for Tigger.
Wow. Yeah. Look, BT basement at the time.
Yeah. Yes.
Bro.
Look. The youngest knew what was going on. Y'all had the movement.
Side story on that. I progressed that into when I left Hawaii and I opened up for Trillville in Ohio.
Gang.
Some cut song or whatever.
Look, you took the movement from Hawaii to the Midwest.
Right, but I'm saying,
hey, listen.
Hey man,
I learned from what we were throwing down in Hawaii, and when it was like, because I still talk, Raw, you know this. I still.
Hey, listen, that was you took
Trillville some cut. That was the shit.
Hey, listen.
Ramon might not know this, but remember, we tapped Brian to be our lawyer in the Disney when we met up with the Disney people.
Yeah, I was booked at the time.
Yeah, remember Ramon? I don't know if you remember this, but we met with Disney people, and they were giving us resources for all the bitches that were in all like Nelly videos and all that different shit.
Oh yeah. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, bro.
We played the music.
Tell me. Bro, they fucking reserved. I don't know how we got into this, but bro, we're going to a model agency. We as a group, right? Were you there, Ron?
No, I was booked at the time.
He was locked up. It was me. It was me, the group, Santiago, a couple other people, Murdoch or whatever his name was, and then we brought Brian in, and we brought what's the dude from Dak, the big Jack dude, Black
Lowry.
He was our security. We brought him in, and they all performed in front of us because they thought we were a legit company that was getting ready to film a rap video, and they brought models all in front of us.
Like 30 models, bro.
Yeah,
30 models.
They had the sheets.
At a legit modeling agency, bro. Like 30
Disney
models.
Agency.
Bro, twerking in front of us, and we're like 19 years old, man.
Hold up. I got one thing, right?
I told you, man.
Hold up. Can I get some, boo? Let me get some. Listen, dig this, right? I went to Job Corps, right? And my folks lived in South Philly, right? At the time, Beanie Siegel was fucking with Hove, right? Where my brother got his apartment at was right there with Beanie Siegel's, that was his lair. I didn't know, but my bro know. So when
they were bringing him on from there.
Oh, bro, listen, his Kobe Bryant spit June. He spit it on my motherfucking my porch right where I did that Kobe Bryant spit that he did that old school John. He spit it right there, man. Like I was a young boy. I was only like maybe 18. Like and I didn't even know when I came home from Job Corps. C lived the next little block right there where I stayed at. I stayed in the
thing is, tomorrow I gotta go down to Brian's fancy house.
To me, like I love my hip hop. That's my hip hop spit. Whereas I say I got a heart.
Fancy's turning 40 tomorrow, so I gotta go down to his house tomorrow. And I always bring up the fact that this little sleazeball is a motherfucking human being, represented us as a fucking lawyer for us, and went along with everything that we said and all the pussy that we gathered from that. He was like, yo, show us how tonight on town while our girls are back at home.
So listen up, fellas. First of all, I want to say I appreciate everybody showing up tonight, man. This was a hell of a motherfucking show.
Yeah.
Audience gonna love the conversation that we had. Special thanks to my man Hawaii Ramon for showing up.
Yeah.
Rocking out with us tonight.
You're welcome, bro.
Take us down, bro. I want to come hang out with you, bro.
We definitely want to see you back again. You know what I'm saying? You definitely will be back. You know what I'm
saying? Much love.
You got a lot of conversation to have with us, and this shit ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
We're going to go on ahead and we're going to finish this joint for the night, man. I think we didn't give the viewers enough to motherfucking talk about, y'all. Enough to think about. You know what I'm saying? It went the fuck down, man. It was all on the motherfucking table, fellas. And that's
all on the table.
One love, brothers. One love.
Gang, gang.
Yeah. Bong.
Bong.
There it is. Bong.